Welcome back to the Green Sage. I wanted to pop in and wish all the moms out there a happy Mother's Day. This reading will be dedicated to all of you. I hope that your day is relaxing and fun, and I hope that you get spoiled rotten because you deserve it. I'll see you in your reading. Bye. Hello and welcome back to the Green Sage, and happy Mother's Day to the moms who are watching this. If you are new to the channel, thank you for being here. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so you are alerted to all videos that I upload. And let's hop into this. Yeah, I've never seen anyone do a Mother's Day reading, so I wanted to do one. I'm a mom myself. I feel like moms don't always get appreciated enough. We don't always get the additional benefits. I don't even want to say the benefits, but you know what I'm saying. Like, they have like senior discounts and veteran discounts and like all this other stuff. But what about us moms? We do so much important work. We are raising the future generations, right? So I wanted to dedicate this reading to all of you. As usual, we will have our 3 different options. I just actually got this for myself. This was my Mother's Day present to myself. It's a bumblebee jasper crystal. Is our first pile. The second option will be this arrowhead obsidian crystal. And then our third pile will be this green aventurine crystal. As usual, you can find your timestamps in the description box, and you can fast forward to your chosen pile. Otherwise, for the rest of you who are new, hang around and I will explain how all of this works. Okay, for those of you who are new to tarot videos and pick a card videos, we have 3 options here. Option 1, option 2, option 3. You're going to choose one option or 2, or you can watch all 3 based on your intuition. And how do you choose based on your intuition? It's as easy as you want to make it. You can, if your favorite color is here, you can choose that. If you are, if you love bees, maybe you're drawn to this crystal. If you are into native culture, maybe you're drawn to the arrowhead. Your intuition will not steer you wrong. Your guides will not steer you wrong. You could go any, mini, miny, mo, or 1, 2, 3. However you choose to do it will be right for you in this moment. As I said before, all the timestamps will be listed in the description box. You can find your chosen pile there and then fast forward, and I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile 1. Or if you chose this bumblebee jasper crystal, these will be your messages. I've already pulled the oracle cards, so we're going to get into those and see what they have to say, and then we're going to end it off with some tarot. But so as I said, I just bought this one today as my Mother's Day present to myself. I just happened to stop at my local crystal shop and they happened to have these, and I've never seen one in person before. And bees have really been popping up for me, so maybe that's why you chose that. Maybe you have been also having a lot of like signs and synchronicities to do with bees. You could be busy as a bee right now, you know? It's very common with us moms. We are pulled in many different directions and we're busy, busy, busy. But let's get into your cards and see what your messages are today. Your first card out is To Be Fair. Card 38. Reduces down to an 11. I feel like what this card is wanting to tell us today is that It's time for you to make a decision on something. It's time for you to be honest with yourself about something. Maybe there is some sort of decision or problem that you've been trying to figure out. You could be trying to figure out how to bring more balance back into your life, and you might have to be honest with yourself and let some things go. Maybe realize that you can't do it all, right? You can't be it all for everyone, perhaps even. But I'm going to read this card for you since it came out in reverse, and there's always a protection message when it comes out that way. 38. It says, injustice and inequity are part of life, but they do not have to define your experience. This is a time when you may observe an injustice righted and fairly redressed. Perhaps you come to the rescue of someone else or are called to answer for a personal slight. You will be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and others. This card also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. Choose your cause and commit to it, because you can make a difference. One thing is for certain. If fairness is your intention, the situation will be resolved for the highest good of all concerned through acts of kindness, empathy, and love. Maybe you are a mom who is, first off, wanting fairness and balance within your life, within your family, but you might be looking to also bring that in on a larger scale. We have a lot going on right now in the world, right? I'm not going to bring things up because I don't know YouTube's policy on talking about the world issues. But if you know, you know. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know, right? There are things going on in the world that will affect moms all over, that will affect women all over, and I will leave it at that. Your next card out says, clear your space. Archangel Jophiel. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. You're being called to clear your space, first off, because clutter around you, energetically, it also equates to clutter in our minds. It equates to not having clear thoughts. And maybe that's why you are having a hard time deciding on something, making a decision about something. I want to say it's something very near and dear to your heart with this green, with the green there on the card. It has to do with the heart chakra. Next card out is peace. Archangel Chamiel or Hamiel. I'm not sure how it goes. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. I want to say that during this time in the world, we're being called to really find our own inner peace, because things outwardly in the world, they don't make sense, right? And we can't control them. We can do what we can. We can fight the good fight. But we can only do so much. And you're being called to find the peace within, no matter what is going on outside of you right now. No matter if your kids are being little terrors and not listening to you. No matter if your partner, if you feel that your partner's not, putting in equal work. Find peace within yourself right now. The next card out says, you are safe, Archangel Michael. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. Know that, Mama, during this time, you are safe, you are protected. The world isn't going to end tomorrow. Laws won't be changed. Well, they could be changed overnight, but they won't be changed overnight. Like we'll have some notice, right? We're safe. No matter what is going on in the world right now, you're being called to remember that in this moment, you are safe, you are protected, that I'm just going to leave it there. Know that you are safe. That is how you bring fairness into your life, bring balance into your life. And that is how you are able to also clear your head of the doubt, of the uncertainty, of the anxiety, so that you can be clear-headed enough to really make a decision and decide what it is that you want to do. Your next card out is Butterfly. Get ready for big changes. You are being transformed during this time. Many of us are being transformed during this time, but if you chose this pile, you are especially being transformed. Whatever is going on in your life right now, it is to bring about big changes for you. Maybe you have been growing like a butterfly, and you may be about to spread your wings and step into something new. Maybe that is also the decision that you are trying to make. Maybe you're trying to go into a new career field. Sorry, the channeling goes so fast and I can't keep up with the words. Maybe you're trying to decide on a new career field. Maybe you've been wanting to do something that you feel will make a bigger impact on the world, make a bigger difference on the world. Get ready for big changes, whatever it is that you're trying to bring about. Your next card out says you're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. I don't know when the next gibbous moon I don't know when the next gibbous moon is. Slow down on the channeling, right? But you might want to look it up. There might be it might be an important time for you. But you're very close to achieving your goal, to accomplishing what it is that you have on your heart right now. What is it that you're trying to do, Mama? You may be thinking about being a counselor of some sort. Something to maybe working with kids in some way to really help further that next generation and hopefully bring about some necessary changes in this world. I don't know. Maybe you're trying to figure out what it is you want to do, and that's why you need to clear your space. Also, with just taking the time out to clean up, it gives us the opportunity to open up the energy channels to spirit, to our intuition. You know, when we're just focusing on the mundane stuff, that we can sort of, get in like a meditative state. Maybe cleaning a part of your house will help you to get into a meditative state and will bring you the answers that you are seeking. Wow, first card out, Wheel of Fortune. That's the big changes that's coming in for you. I want to say your life is about to do a 180. In whatever area you've been trying to make that happen or been thinking about making that happen. See if there's any more tarot that wants to come out for you. Big changes are about to come. I want to say 2 major arcana for you wanted to pop out. The Chariot. This is someone who has decided on a direction and is choosing to head that way. That's what's about to come for you. Mama, that's what's coming for you. Oh, I think I want to leave it there. Maybe the change that is about to come in is peace. Maybe you are going to be able to, I want to say, master your own peace in times of chaos, in times of turmoil. 11, that 38 reducing down to an 11. You might be interested in looking up master number 11 and angel number 11, but that's all about new beginnings. You're being called to make a decision on something and to head that direction. And by you doing that, that brings in that ushers in this new beginning. It ushers in the big changes that are coming into your life. What are you trying to achieve, Mama? Okay, let's see if we can get one more tarot out for you, because I like to be nosy. I would love to know what area this is in for you. Okay, you wanted to give us two. First out is the Page of Swords. And then next is the High Priestess. I want to say that there has been something that you have been getting an intuitive nudge on. Maybe something that you've been researching. Maybe something that you will be called to research soon. But whatever it is, you have the page here. This is like the intern. It's, you know, you stepping into a new position. Maybe a new position of using your voice, of speaking your truth to help change the world, maybe. Of you maybe just speaking up for yourself more, putting your foot down. Maybe this is you laying down the hammer in your family and, like, you know, get your shit in order, guys. I don't know. This is you taking on a new perspective, a new mental perspective, a new way of looking at things, I want to say. Do I want more cards for you? Yeah, we're only at 13 minutes. Let's see what other cards I want to pull out here. Okay, I was drawn to get the Starseed Oracle cards for you. You may feel like you may resonate with Starseed. You might want to look up. You might want to look up what a starseed is. Maybe that will help you to get more clear-headed to make this decision that you're trying to make. Maybe you have just not been at peace, although nothing seems to be missing. You just feel as though there's something missing. And I feel like you're going to discover that missing piece, and that is going to begin this wheel of fortune turning in your favor. And this is you on your badass motorcycle heading in that direction, going after the truth, seeking your truth. Next card out says Empathic Starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. This card has to do with absorbing other people's energy and how their energy and their feelings and emotions that they put out, how it affects you. Maybe you're going to realize that someone around you, that the way that they are has a negative effect on you, and it you know, you no longer want to absorb their energy. Maybe that's this wheel of fate turning. Let's read this card for you. Empathic Starseed. There it is. Empathic Starseed. It says, empathic starseeds are here to shift the world through their physical presence alone. They don't need to do anything beyond being here, thanks to the energetic change their physical presence causes. Due to their highly sensitive nature, empathic starseeds can struggle with being on Earth and in a physical body. Many are prone to addiction and depression, or tend to mistake other people's feelings and moods for their own. Natural introverts, they tend to prefer spending time alone or in small groups. Crowds can be overwhelming for them. If this card appears, consider lightening your load energetically. Don't put yourself under pressure to go out into the world. Be gentle with yourself. Allow extra time and care to recover energetically. If you're feeling pressured to keep up a certain pace, instead, put on the brakes and treat yourself like a precious baby. Do whatever you can to take the pressure off the world. Take the pressures of the world off your plate. Switch off to switch back on. In today's world, it's normal to feel that we should be doing more, but perhaps being present in our life is enough. This could be a phase you're going through or simply how you're being called to live your life. I think you're being called to live your life in this way. Really, maybe do some research in star seeds and empaths and empathic star seeds. If your work involves giving to others, right now you're being called to keep something for yourself. Right, mama? Being a mama is all about giving to others. And you're being called right now to really love on yourself and nurture yourself. You don't need to transmute it all. It's okay to look after your own growth and healing before feeling you should offer it to the world. Indeed, it's necessary if you want to continue to do so sustainably. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you take better care of yourself energetically? And that is also what you should research. And once you do that research, I think it will set you onto a new path of being, a new way of thinking and showing up in the world. And that's going to cause some big, major, beautiful changes. So, pile 1, I hope this is helpful for you. I hope it gives you something to chew on and gives you something to think about. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if this resonated with you at all. Or leave a butterfly in the comment, just so I know that it resonated with you. And I will catch you next time. Bye. Hello, pile 2. If you chose this obsidian arrowhead, these will be your messages. Obsidian, first off, is all about protection. Usually protecting your energy. You were drawn to pile 1. If you were, you should go ahead and watch that. But I mean, arrow too, it's about protection. It's about protecting yourself. So I feel like a lot of us right now are being called to really protect our energy. There is a lot going on in the world, a lot that, just being a mom is a lot. Taking care of other people is a lot. Let's see what you might be going through. Let's get your cards. So I've already pulled the oracle cards, and then we will end it with pulling some more tarot. But your first card out is 36, reduces down to a 9. Come to the edge. This card is all about actually, you know what? I don't even know the words that Spirit is trying to give me right now. So let me just go ahead and read this. The book always says it best anyway. 36. You're getting ready to leap into something, is what I want to say. That's what Spirit what they brought to my mind. You're being called to step towards something, to expand yourself in some way. It says, you know what? I'm being drawn to read the relationship message, so I'm going to do that. It's scary to be truly intimate with someone, to allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts that you've kept hidden and protected. Right? And that's why I was drawn to read this. Now is the time to take that risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. It's important that you speak up, voice what you need, state who you are, say what you hope for. This is not the time to play it safe, but to take a leap of faith. You will be glad you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step toward the gods, and they will deliver what you truly desire. Prosperity message says, if ever there was a time for you to take a leap of faith into the unknown, it is now. This is the perfect moment to take a big risk. The unknown is the only choice now, and if you come to the edge, you will discover treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Allow your courage to lead you in spite of your fears. You don't need to know the exact form of what you're going for. The essence is much more powerful, and Spirit has a way of delivering an even better version of prosperity than you could imagine. Take that step. The results will be amazing. Didn't I say you're being called to take a leap of faith? Did I say that? I thought I did say that. I forget what I channel. You're being called to really step out of your comfort zone and allow yourself to be you. Maybe you have been someone who does not speak up for themselves, who does not, maybe you've been someone who caters to other people, who acquiesces to other people's needs and wants, because you're afraid to speak up for yourself, and you're afraid that in doing so, you will disrupt the harmony, disrupt the balance. But that harmony, that balance it's a facade, right? It's not real. If you're out of balance because you are being everything and doing everything for someone else, that's still not balance. You're being called to bring balance back into your situation by showing your true colors, I want to say. Your next card out is Victory. Archangel Sandalphon. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. There's something that you have been praying for. There's something that's been on your heart, right? With these hearts down here. Maybe you've been asking for change in something, praying for patience in something, or an answer to something. Victory is on its way for you. Your prayers are being answered. Behind the scenes, your manifestation is being crafted, I want to say. Your next angel message says, career transition. Archangel Chamiel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Maybe you've been praying about a career change. Maybe you've been praying to discover a career that will fulfill your heart, that will make you feel whole. If that's what you've been asking for, it's on its way. You just have to be willing to take that leap into it. Next card out is Elephant with You Can Overcome Any Problem. Whatever you're going through right now, know that this too shall pass, is what your spirit team wants you to know. It may be a career transition. You may be trying to figure out how to bring in more income, or how to take care of your family. The answers will come, and the opportunities will come, is what I want to say. Your next card out is Nothing Will Come of This Situation. Void of Course, Moon. When this card comes up, it is usually because we are way too in our heads about something, way too in our feelings about something. And it is because we are, we're overthinking it and we're working ourselves up. And this card comes in to calm us down, to say that this too shall pass, and the catastrophizing that you may be doing inside your head is not going to come to fruition. Or, it could be Yeah, catastrophizing. You know what you're doing in your head. You know what you're saying there. You know the stories that you are telling yourself right now. Stop telling yourself those negative stories. Okay, let's get your tarot. Oh, I feel like there's a card that was flipped in here. Was there? I guess not. What does this have to do with? Let's get a little bit nosy for the mamas. Let's bless them. You may be being asked to come to the edge to make a career change. Maybe you have not been, maybe you've not been happy in your job, or you just want to do something more meaningful with your life. Options are coming. That's what the Seven of Cups is all about. This is all about the options that you have. Maybe you have been exploring all of your options. You've been really trying to look at all the options. Maybe the problem is that you can't seem to decide on something. Any more cards for pile 2? First card out is the Queen of Cups. Or not first card, but the next card out, right? And then 2 of Pentacles. You're being asked to bring balance back into your emotional body. And you bringing balance back into your emotional body will help you to make a more grounded decision on what it is that you want to do, on the direction that you want to head into. You're also being asked to use your intuition. There's something that has been nudging you. Once again, if you were drawn to pile 1, please watch it. There's something that's been nudging you. Your intuition has been telling you something. Maybe popping up. Maybe, the same thing keeps popping up around you, of maybe being a counselor or a teacher or a leader of some sort. You're being asked to use your intuition, to follow your intuition. And to balance it all. Maybe you've been wanting a career change, but you're like, how can I do it all? I got my family, I got, the kids with all their activities and everything else. Stop catastrophizing and bring yourself back into balance. Us moms are really great at following our intuition, right? We're really great at using our emotions to really help us overcome our problems and challenges. And that's what you're being called to do. I was drawn to get a starseed message for pile 1, and I guess I'm going to do it for all the piles today. I think there's a lot of moms who are starseeds and we don't even realize it because we don't know what a starseed is. So maybe you may be interested in looking up starseeds and what they are. There may be some meaning in there for you that helps you to make this career transition or help you to overcome whatever problem that you are dealing with. Maybe your issue right now is that you've already transitioned and things just aren't picking up quite as quickly as you would like. You will still be victorious. You're being called to balance your emotions though while going through this. Next card out, it says the 7 Star Sisters. Birth and creation's tapestry of life expression. It's beautiful. Look, you have 7 here and 7 there. You might be interested in looking up master number 77 and angel number 77. But for me, the 7s have to do with spirituality and intuition. You are trying to birth a new creation into this world. What are you doing, Mama? I want to know you. I like people who like to go after things. The book says, there are new creations that want to be born, beauty that's yearning to be woven, new consciousness that's longing to be breathed into life. If you draw this card, you're being called to surrender to these creations. That's what that come to the edge is. Your intuition is telling you to do something, to create something, to bring something new into this world, whether that is a new child. It could be a new child. Or career change. I love the synchronicities in this, you guys. This is amazing. To surrender to these creations, to usher in a new era of consciousness and do your bit in weaving the web of life. Yep. That's why I keep pulling the starseeds cards. I feel like many of us moms are starseeds. The reason that we were gifted our beautiful children is because we are meant to, like I said in the intro, to grow and teach the next generations to do better, to be better than we were. This is the card of the artist and the midwife. Maybe you've been thinking about becoming a midwife or opening up some sort of art studio or putting your art out there. That could be painting, drawing, could be music, it could be gardening, it could be YouTube videos. Whatever it is that you do that's creative, you're being called to ponder questions. What wants to be birthed through you? What new creations are whispering in your ear? What beauty are you being called to make? Creativity and intuition come from the same sacred place. They occur when we find ourselves flowing with the rest of life. Earth is renowned as a planet of manifestation and creativity, and yet so many of us have forgotten how to create. Somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing ourselves as artists, as creatives, as poets. Yet to be human is to be creative. Creativity is part of your true nature. Perhaps you're being called to surrender to a creative project, such as a new business or a book. Ooh, maybe you're being called to write a book, Mama, or start a new business. Or perhaps you're being called to weave beauty in your home or in the way you cook. Regardless of the end result, you're being called to express yourself through creativity, to surrender to the creative projects that both scare and excite you, to find a way to weave beauty back into everyday life. For where there's creativity, spirit and soul are present, and the world needs those qualities more now than ever before. Starseed Soul Inquiry. What new creations are you being called to birth? I'm going to leave you with that pile too. Have a very, very, very happy Mother's Day. Stop catastrophizing. Intuitively, you will be drawn to what it is that you are trying to birth into the world. Whatever that you feel has been missing, that you have not been able to put your finger on, it will come to you soon. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. If you chose this green aventurine crystal, these will be your messages. Right off the bat, green aventurine has to do with the heart space. What's on your heart, Mama? I've already pulled the oracle cards. We're going to go through those, and then we're going to end with some tarot cards and a starseed message. So let's hop into it. Your first card out is Poised 48 in reverse. 48 reduces down to a 12, which reduces down to a 3. I want to say that I feel like either you are poised and like right in the midst of doing something, and you may keep doubting yourself and not taking that leap of faith into the next position, or you may not have all the answers on something yet to put you into the position to finally take that leap of faith. But let's read the book, since it comes with a protection message, to see what it wants to say to you. 48. Oh, I opened right to it, you guys. Isn't that crazy? I opened right to it. You're not ready. Yeah, you're not ready to move forward at this time, and that has to be okay. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending you know what you're doing works sometimes, but if you adopt a fake it till you make it attitude, it will land you in some muck now. This is not the time to wing it and deliver something half finished. It's okay to postpone things until you are really ready. It's better to disappoint others now than to wish you had later. You're being called to wait on something. There's maybe something that's been on your heart that you've been working on, that you have been thinking about, wondering about, maybe even worrying about. You've felt as though you need to take action on something, but I feel like what your spirit team is trying to tell you or wanting you to know is that you don't have all the information yet to really be confident enough to take that leap of faith into something. So to hold your horses. Next card out says, remember who you are, Archangel Michael. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Maybe you're not ready to take this leap of faith, to take this next step into something, because you have forgotten who you are. You have forgotten just how powerful you are. Maybe you are lacking some confidence right now. And that's okay. You know, confidence comes in time. You can grow your confidence. There are things that you can do spiritually to help yourself grow your confidence. You are very loved. Next card out says leadership. Archangel Gabriel. It is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Maybe you know that you are meant to step into more of a leadership position. Maybe in your career or just with world issues maybe. And maybe you're lacking the confidence in that just yet to fully step into that position. I'm trying to pull up the guidebook again. You're being asked to, I see. Thank you, Spirit. There are things that still need to be, there are still wrinkles that need to be ironed out, I want to say, in whatever it is that you are trying to do right now, whatever it is that you are thinking about doing, whatever it is that you are thinking about stepping into. There are still some wrinkles that need to be ironed out. And Spirit does not want you to jump in and fake it till you make it. You are meant to be a leader. You are meant to be powerful and loving, and to share that with the world, and maybe to even teach that to the world. But at this time, you cannot fake it until you make it. You there's still information that needs to be gained, knowledge that still needs to be gained before you can fully step into this position that you are trying to step into. And that's okay. I think your team wants you to go easy on yourself. They want you to take your time and to not rush it. They want it to be perfect because there's something. I'm getting like emotional and tingles all over. I feel as though you have a big mission, Mama. And it's not just within your own family. There is something that you are being called to bring forth into this world, to birth into this world. And it will affect so many people. And you might even already know it intuitively. You might be ready to go. You might be raring to go. But it's not yet time yet. There is still information coming in. Turtle, take your time. I just said that. You can't rush perfection. You, I want to say, are an earth angel. Whatever it is that you are trying to create, that you are trying to birth into this world, it is meant to be a blessing to a lot of people. And for that reason, it has to be perfect. And right? As perfect can be. You may be feeling the call, the trumpet sounding, saying, step into your role. It's time to do that. But you're not quite ready yet. Next card out says a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. You might want to look up the full moon in Cancer and see when that is. That might be a significant time for you. But I feel like this remember who you are is the personal issue that will soon reach resolution. Maybe you have forgotten just how powerful you are, just how magnanimous keeps coming to my mind. Maybe you have allowed yourself to be in positions where you were not the leader, where you maybe followed the crowd, and maybe you're still overcoming some of those energies. Maybe there have been moments where things have made you doubt yourself, right? We have this solar plexus chakra with the yellow here. Didn't I say that I felt like maybe there was you need to work on your confidence? I think that's what that is. Next card out says the energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. This is your spirit team letting you know that they're working on it. They're working as fast as they can. Right now, what you need to do is keep your energy clear. What you need to do is to keep taking that next step while they are weaving things behind the scene, while they are putting things in place for you. The energy is gaining momentum, and you staying clear and clear in your mind space, right? Clear in your heart space. That allows this energy to keep flowing. And as soon it will turn this upright and you will be ready to take that next leap. These readings today have definitely been yeah, they're connected is all I'm gonna say. Let's get some cards out for you. Some tarot cards on this situation. Pile 3. Okay, that one wants to come out too. I feel like these readings are definitely connected. If this is resonating with you at all, this reading, please go watch the rest of the video. I feel like this is where you're at right now, but the other piles let you know what's to come. So that's like a little wink from the universe, I feel like, and I just got major chills when I said that. So yes, your spirit team would like you to go watch the others because it will give you the strength you need. It will help you to remember who you are, to remember your power, I want to say. But your card out is Ace of Pentacles. This could be you wanting to start a new business. This could be you already embarking on a new business. Yeah. That has come up in all the piles today. So please watch the whole video. You may be building a new career, a new business. Yeah, and you got to take your time on it. Because the universe, whatever they've put on your heart, and I'm getting major chills as I say this, so someone really needs to hear it. Whatever they are putting on your heart right now, that is your gift. They have intuitively given you this vision of creating something, of birthing this, whatever it is, into this physical 3D world. And you're at the beginning of it. And that's why it's not yet time to fully take off and jump into it and maybe let the world know what it is that you have going on. You're being called to take your time and build whatever this is. Next card out is the Four of Pentacles. I want to say you're being called to save your money right now. You're being called to... You know what? I'm going to read this card from this book because they have their own meaning that I want to read to you. The Four of Pentacles in this book says, you've been busy with your balancing act, tightly clutching all your money and material things close in order to help you feel safe and stable. It's been working for a while. That's that faking it till you make it that came up. Oh Lord, sorry if you can hear my son screaming upstairs. But somehow you still can't relax. You might need to give up a little control because all the stress about money isn't making you happy. Yep. You've been stressing about money. Maybe that's why you have been trying to start something new. Get a new job, start a new business, whatever it is. You've been stressing about it, love. It's time to release some of that stress. And maybe that is the personal issue that will soon reach resolution. Maybe you will be gifted a job. Maybe someone will come in and ask for your services, ask for you to teach them to do something, right? Which could potentially lead you into a new career field, lead you into some sort of career transition. Yeah, that's why you're not ready to take this leap. That's why. There's something tangible and physical that spirit has yet to bring into you. That you need in order to take this leap. You may be given an opportunity to step into some sort of leadership role. And you may be apprehensive. You might feel like you lack the resources, lack the full knowledge to be able to do it. Remember who you are. Remember just how great you are. Remember how loved by the universe you are. Apply it to your situation. And then the last card that wanted to pop out for you is, it's a little confidence booster. It says, you are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. And that goes with remember who you are. Remember just how much of a badass you are. Remember how you have made it through everything that has ever come your way up till this moment. Remember that nothing, no challenges, no obstacles have fully taken you out of the game. That you have overcome all of them. And maybe that's something that you will need to keep in mind if you are extended an opportunity of some sort. Maybe you will doubt yourself. But then you're going to remember just how much of a badass you are. And you will overcome the lack in self-confidence. Maybe an opportunity that you are given to be a leader will help you to regain your self-confidence in some way. I want to get a starseed message out for you because I've just been drawn to pull starseeds for all of these piles. I think many of us moms are starseeds, and we, first off, you might be interested in looking up starseeds and learning, figuring out what that means to you. But I feel like as moms, we have been called to plant the seeds of the future, whether that is in building new businesses or just teaching our children, teaching our kids about climate change or Roe v. Wade, all that stuff that's going on right now. And I said I wasn't even going to mention that because I didn't want to be in YouTube jail, but I don't know. Maybe I will be, maybe I won't be. Earthed, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. That is a very beautiful card, and I'm going to read that for you. Yeah. This is, yeah. Yeah. This is a hard one for me, and I think it's a hard one for many of us starseeds. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world, but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean toward transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. This could be you. They yearn for the personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. That's definitely me. You might be one of my soul sisters. I don't know, drop me a turtle emoji in the comments box if you feel like we may be soul sisters. Those who tend toward immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in this physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul having a human experience means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence. Being in the world, but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn toward transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth. I feel like I'm being called out, guys. And you're being called to focus more on of your energies in the physical world, to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. Starseed Soul Inquiry. Do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find greater balance between the two? I feel as though you are a starseed who has lived more up in the clouds. You have maybe studied spirituality. You've maybe been doing your own shadow work and coming to your own conclusions about people, about life in general. But now you're being called to bring that energy, to make it, to manifest it into this physical reality, to balance that spiritual side of yourself with this 3D human world side of yourself. Maybe you're being called to be a leader in spirituality of some sort, of teaching other people how to get more into connection with their spiritual side, with their intuition. Maybe you are interested in the healing arts. But you're being called to get out of the clouds, I want to say, and back down to reality. Oh, I just had that Eminem song come into my head. I said, oops, there goes reality. Or, oops, there goes gravity. Back to reality. What does he say? It's getting so hard to water and I can't. What is that song, Spirit? Goes gravity back to reality. I can't remember it, but if you know it, look it up. Or you could just look up, oops, there goes gravity, back to reality. And I bet those lyrics the song will pop up for you. There may be some meaning in that song for you. But remember, you are a badass. And you are meant to be this leader, to seed the light on this planet. You are meant to be the light. Maybe you've had a lot of moments where you have felt like there has been no light. And that is because you are meant to be the light. I hope this was helpful, Pile 3. Shoot me that turtle emoji if you feel like you may be one of my star sisters, okay? Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you next time. Bye.